TV time. What is up, friends? My name is Evo, and I'll be your guide for the next few minutes and on every video on this channel, highlighting current events, including interviews, podcasts, news, the media at large, and the ever-evolving human culture that we live in, for better or worse. And sometimes random things that I want you to know, but today I'm skipping that due to the serious nature of what I have to show you. We got some stuff to get into, so let's break it down. Okay, so just so you know, you can watch this full video. The guy who made it is RangeDayBro. The video clip, the core parts of it came from his friend who's an expert in the topic of these kind of things based on what I saw, and I totally believe it to be valid. I checked the accounting and scenes of this video versus my raw footage from the day, that awful day, and I see no funny business whatsoever. So I'm just going to let you watch this abridged version of it. I have put an extra layer of blurring on Charlie's face to make this as objective as humanly possible, if that is possible. So let's take a look here, and we can have a short conversation afterwards.
But let's just one more time look at this shot. You see, bullet comes in that circled area. You have the blood splatter go down, then up, and then immediately after, you see the exit right here with the skin being pierced, and then the exit wound emerges. And again, that is not a far distance for a bullet to travel, whatever the caliber is, whether it be 5.56, 308, 30-06. It's not even a debate at this point. It doesn't matter what caliber killed him. What matters is that the official narrative is not true. Again, whether the FBI knows or not that they're lying, but this is 100% conclusive evidence that Charlie Kirk was shot in the back of the head, and it exited through the front of his throat. All of the evidence points to Charlie being shot from his back right. Now, including this little blood splatter that we can see here against the white backdrop, the extreme hemorrhaging from the front of his neck, which again corresponds with an exit wound, the extreme loss of blood. No matter what the caliber is, that distance, that amount of meat is not enough for most bullets to expand. I mean, 99.9% of bullets will not expand in that short distance. Most of them require 12 to 14 to 16 inches even sometimes of tissue to expand properly. Also, Charlie tensing up correlates and proves that he was hit in his spine. It's a spinal injury. Any of the game that I've shot in the neck or in the high vitals where you impact the spine, the game usually drops right in its tracks because you sever the spinal cord. This is again exactly what we see with Charlie. He tenses up. His head movement also correlates with being shot in the back of the head. His head snaps forward, and then he tenses up, and you see him fade away, drop the mic, and was absolutely traumatizing video footage. And I'm sorry to have to show you guys this again, but this needs to be seen and talked about because this is going to be suppressed in the algorithm. So make sure you share this with any of your friends, your family members. Save this video, whatever you need to do. So this video was actually provided to the channel by a friend of mine who is a Marine, and I forgot to show you the end of the video here. So this is my friend who actually made the video. I want to just give him a shout out. I will link his socials down in the description below. Again, he is the one who brought this to my attention. This is his video. He created this. He did the drawings on it, and he sent it to me to allow me to use it to show you guys what we're talking about. So he says, I have been shot many times, 3 times to be exact, and I know exit and entry wounds. I have extensive firearms training inside the Marines and the civilian world as well. It appears that Charlie was shot in the back right side of his head, and the bullet exited through his neck. The moment I saw the video and he tensed up, I thought, that looks like a headshot given the fact that he seized up. It is a very common occurrence with a headshot. So this dude, of all people, would know what an entry and exit wound looks like on his own body, literally up close in 4K HD, as they say. So if anyone is qualified to talk about it, it is this dude. He is a super cool guy, so please go ahead and check him out. And I really appreciate him sending me this over because until he sent this to me, I just hadn't seen anything like it. Now,
so I know that's hard to watch, just as this gentleman, RangeDayBro, said. So just like him, I'm sorry to have to show this to you. At the time of you viewing this, whoever this gets to, that video will be less than 24 hours old, I'm pretty sure, and has almost 2 million views, thankfully. So appreciate his courage to put this information out. I believe it to be 100% valid. So the one thing that I'll say to you all about it is that we, based on that footage, which once again I believe to be accurate, an accurate evaluation of what happened, we are to believe that another lone soldier without the prerequisite training to pull off something like that, generally speaking, just climbs up there from a different angle and just aces his plan, executes perfectly his disgusting plan all by himself. Just like Butler, once again, right? Another deranged lone soldier, disgruntled enough and talented enough to do that. Yeah, so I'm calling BS on that big time. And then we're also supposed to believe that the highest human resources that we have in the country, okay, investigatively, i.e. the FBI, CIA, anyone who watches these kind of things, somehow that just slipped their view. These facts and these events, they don't have the training for. We're supposed to believe that. I told my wife, she looked at me like I was crazy, but I told her that this was so obvious that it's almost like they wanted the internet to solve for it after they created this other narrative. I don't even know. But what I do know is this stinks. And it stinks real bad. Anyway, that's pretty much what I got for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like for me, even subscribe if it feels right, and I'll see you very soon on the next one.